we're gonna take $60 off the price of a brand new pink tourmaline 3-strand necklace. Yes, it's 18 inches, you get the extender. So this is not a quartz. This is a tourmaline. This is a real exotic, isn't it?
This is exotic, and here's the thing with tourmaline, right? With tourmaline, you only get it in the majority of tourmalines that you work with, and one of the features that makes it really tough to kind of work with is it always comes in the deposit in a rainbow of colors. You'll have greens, blues, you'll have reds, you'll have purples, there'll be pinks, and yellows. I mean, it's just a rainbow of colors. This is really, really unique in the fact this is a material that I get out of Madagascar. If I showed you this rough material, and I don't care if you're a gemologist, if I showed you the rough and you saw just the rough material, you would swear that it was pink sapphire. In fact, when I launched this material, I actually brought a handful of pink sapphire and a handful of pink tourmaline, this pink tourmaline rough, and held it out. When you look in each hand, you really couldn't tell the difference. It looks just like sapphire.
That's a great shot,
Here's the
guys.
deal
Wow.
with this, guys. Okay, if you want this and you really like it, and I'm just telling you right now, this was one of the last few designs that we were able to make in this material. Unfortunately, I can't get any more. I've been trying to get it now for almost 8 months. And I know the miners really well. We do a lot of business with her, and we have a lot of different projects with her. It's just that they haven't come into another stope. There really isn't anything. They don't know if it's gone, if it's just mined out or what. But they mine in this area, so this is where I find a lot of my apatites. And a lot of the other gem materials that I get out of that region. We get several gem materials out of a region. But this right here is so unique, it's so different, it's so unusual. I've had to cancel 3 orders now that I already had placed for the show, designs that we had that we were already knew that, that had been ordered that were gonna work. And we just didn't have enough material to do it. I've got just a little bit of this rough, but nothing. I could maybe make like 100 cuffs or something like that. I've got some just nice big like crystals that I could cut some cabs with, but I don't have anything that I could do anything like this. There's no really other design. And right now, this is the last time you'll see it. I don't have anything. I've already, as of Monday, when I have my meeting on Monday, we will have written January through June of 2025.
Wow. Yeah.
So all of that, and just so you know, like we've been working on January, February for the last 6 months. Okay, so I took those orders, but when I say that we hand cut these and hand make this, everything's done by hand. I'm not just saying that as like a sales tool. I'm telling you the reality of what it.
What's coming.
What it takes.
You know what you have.
Right.
You know what you don't have.
And what I'm saying is, you're not going to see this at all. So if you're intrigued by this at all, if you like this. This is something you might want to think about. I don't even know what is the price on it.
Well, I hate to tell you, but it's just a little over $119. So for under $120, remember you're getting 3 strands, so it's not just 1 strand for $120.
And if
you get all 3, $60 off. To
be really quite frank on this, and then they're graduated. So you got 18 inches graduated, probably down to about probably 20, 18 to 20.
Or 21.
Yeah, I would say it's 18, probably 18, 19, and 20. Maybe not, might be a little bit longer than that. Here's the thing with this. Look how clean it is. Look, it actually looks like you got 3 strands of pink sapphire. It is a pink tourmaline, which again, is extremely, extremely rare. It's extremely rare to find just one color of tourmaline. It never comes like that. And that's what was so intriguing about this. And when I got this, I just thought we were going to have this forever, and that there would be more and more coming out of the ground. And I was really going with it. Anything that we've actually done in this, everybody has just gone crazy on it.
It's already going very, very quickly. And I think you recognize, watching from home, you don't see pink tourmaline every day. If you see pink tourmaline, maybe it's a small accent stone on a ring. It's never the star of the show, right? It's never the feature presentation.
Okay, so think about this, okay? What jewelry store, commercial or high-end jewelry store, have you gone into recently and seen pink tourmaline?
Exactly zero. Goose egg, zero. And I love to see what's out there. Could you find it in Tucson? And what would you spend?
No, I don't think it's in Tucson. I haven't seen it.
That's why it's so special.
See, here's the thing with this.
This is an exotic stone.
Okay, these are the kind of materials, and this is what we've done now. Now, Sarah can attest, and I would say this, I've been going to Tucson for over 40 years, guys, over 40 years. Actually, 46 years, and the only reason it wasn't 48 years because I missed 2 years for COVID. Right, they didn't have it. So I've been my entire career.
You've been going for nearly half a century. How does that sound?
I've gone. I even went.
Well, it's the single.
I used to go to Tucson when it was in Quartzsite.
Well,
before it moved to Tucson.
It's the famous, largest loose gemstone show in the entire world.
On planet
Everybody
Earth.
who in the business, and that's where you've been.
This right here, I never have seen any of the rough at Tucson. Have you ever seen any of the rough at Tucson? I've never even really seen anybody with any that has had any jewelry made out of it. But this is something where we went directly to the mine. We got it. I don't think it ever came on the commercial market. I've never seen it on the commercial market. When I say commercial market, there are commercial gems dealers and rough dealers that you can go to, and they'll have catalogs and you can buy raw material. I've never seen anybody that I know that on the commercial market that actually has that material.
It's really starting to pick up now. If you love purple and if you love pinks, just a hint at the, let's see if I can say it, phosphosiderite and amethyst cuff bracelet. Just rolls off the tongue, Jay, after spending so much time with you. Here's what I would love to invite all of you who are watching, who are shopping, to think about. Yeah, you will see the sparkle. You will see the intensity of the color of this pink tourmaline. This is not like a pale pink. This is not a blush pink. This is not a champagne pink. These are cherry pinks. These are bubblegum pinks. This is almost like a raspberry pink. You see almost like the pink of a rose, but the pink has sparkle. The pink has life to it. It almost looks like each one of these has a lit from within glow, and I think that's what makes it so mesmerizing. That's what makes this so special, and that's what makes this a true collector's item, because we just mentioned, you just don't see it every day. You might not ever see a pink tourmaline bead strand like this ever again, and the fact that you can get it here today, you know, just a little over $100.
People are actually
do not hesitate on this one. It is going quickly.
They're going to think that you actually have 3 strands of pink sapphire hanging around your neck. Like I said,
impressive.
The rarity of this is pink tourmaline.
Let me grab the matching bracelet.
And again, with tourmalines, the thing with tourmalines, I bought a lot of tourmaline in my lifetime. And I've got connections in South America. I've got connections in Africa. Those are the 2 main resource areas. This material comes out of Madagascar, which is technically in Africa. It'd be on the, in the same kind of the continent of Africa. This material, though, is unique in the fact that it is a tourmaline and it's one color. Now, you will have pinks. In any tourmaline deposit, more or less, you'll have reds, you'll have pinks, but then you have greens, you have blues, you have yellows, and they're all mixed together. So the uniqueness of this is that it is all pink. And here again, if I brought the raw material and I brought you a handful of pink sapphire crystals and a handful of pink tourmaline crystals, I would dare you to.
It'd be indiscernible.
I know the difference, and Sarah would know the difference because she's a gemologist.
I don't know.
But well, you could kind of you know, as a gemologist, you would tell, you would know. But the average person, if I showed them to you, go, it's right out of the same bucket, and it's not. So this is a really unique material, and you know, if you even think about the value,
going very quickly,
even wholesale. if you found something like this wholesale, an 18-inch strand of this wholesale would probably be in the $90 range. And you've got an 18, a 19, and a 20. So, you know, if you just think just what the material cost of what the strands would cost, you know, that would be higher than what we were originally selling this for. And we tried on this, even when we made this, you have to understand when I cut this, I thought I had more coming, right? I thought I was gonna be able to get
Oh, you're
more
like,
of
oh,
this.
there's more where that came from.
So you know, like I really used up a lot of my material. I wouldn't have been making 3 strands. I would have been making 1 strand and then putting a pin.
But you do know what's coming. Is there any more pink tourmaline in our future with like a 3-strand design?
You,
this is not on
through June of
on the docket for the next 6 months.
Well,
the very minimum.
So through June of 2025, I will personally guarantee you, I can't make any designs because I don't have any of the rough. Going forward for that, even if she called me and told me, okay, we found another soap, you know, it would take approximately 6 months to a year to even be able to get that into production. Again. Right.
So when you have a stone like this that is so prized, that's so revered, that's so highly collectible, I'm trying to think of honestly the last time I saw an entire strand of pink tourmaline, because it's usually a piece here, a stone there, alternating designs, and it probably was in a boutique or a gallery in New York City.
The last time
a couture designer.
The last time that I saw anybody who had pink tourmaline, I went to a jewelry show in Las Vegas, and it wasn't at the show. I was out walking around, and I went into one of the big shopping areas on one of the casinos. I believe it was Caesars that I was at in there, and they had a pink tourmaline. Now, they weren't beads. They were not selling beaded necklaces, but they had a pink tourmaline pair of earrings, matching ring, and of course, I mean, it was just exquisite, and there were probably like 10 or 15 carats. It was rather large, and it was thousands of dollars.
That's the only place they could actually sell something like that.
Well, but that was, it's not like they had a whole case of pink tourmaline. They had a pair of earrings and a ring. That is the only time that I've really seen it in any jewelry store in the United States.
And think about that. So now you have an opportunity to own it, to wear it, to gift it for under $120. We're not asking you to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars today. This is about the same price as many of the other necklaces that you're going to see in this hour. In fact, you will see turquoise going for more than $120. It's 3 strands. They're very delicate. They're very beautiful. They just lie so beautifully against your skin. It's so comfortable to wear. This is the color that will go with literally anything in your wardrobe. Now, I have sort of a medium tone to my skin right now. Amanda is a little bit of a lighter shade than I am. She's in her beautiful winter white, right? For the middle of winter, she's in her pale phase. But if you have any olive, if you have any color to your skin, this was also going to look so beautiful. It's also a neutral, right? A pink like this, it's like a blush lamb leather jacket. It's something you could wear day in and day out. You could wear this, I'm wearing it with copper, sort of this copper color. It pulls out the sort of vibrancy of the top. You could wear it with black. You could wear it with gray. You could wear it with white. You'll be wearing this all the way through spring. You could set this aside. This would be the perfect Valentine's Day gift. Pink tourmaline for Valentine's Day, a graduation, a Mother's Day. Treat yourself, because a true collector knows how special this is, and you're already dropping this in your cart. I'm just worried they're going to sell out before the end of this presentation or the end of this hour.
I love this. I'm looking over at the one that you have over here.
Yeah.
You know what it's intriguing to me is the high pink. But here's what I love. I love the fact that when you move this, the motion of this, and this is not, to be honest with you. Okay, look, this is not the best lighting in the world, to be honest with you. But what I love about it is how it shimmers, right? And it just gleams and glows and it sparkles. And it's just sparkly, like shimmering. I don't know if it's really.
It's flashy. Yeah, I think you'll be even more impressed when you get it home than what we're doing here in our studio. And I think it will exceed your expectations. You're going to open the box and be like, okay, wow. Wow, now I know why Jay King was so excited about pink tourmaline. You have one opportunity now. I'm going to find out how many are left. 891-971. This is brand new. This is brand new. We started with 700. We only have a couple hundred left. We're down to a sale price. We didn't have to do this on sale.
Yeah, and
but
we have not shown this
No,
during the event.
it's never
We're
been
actually
seen.
This is the first time. I didn't know that we even had it. We're going to have it in the event.
Okay. Well, I have a little favorite that I can't wait to share with you. If you love pink tourmaline, something else that is very, very rarely seen is this color of garnet. It is called Hessonite garnet.
This
it
is
is like
Grosseler